The U.S. Light Heavyweight Championship. Jeff Smith, he will be in the white trousers. Carl Beeman, the number 3 ranked contender, in the dark or the red trousers. And Jeff Smith, the D.C. Bomber from Washington, D.C., a 19-1 record.
Oh, spinning heel kicked in by Jeff Smith. Jeff Smith with the reputation as the D.C. Bomber. Got away from his aggressive fighting style for a little while, and as a result lost a decision to lose the world title at Dan Russo of Providence.
Now, Joe, very quickly, our viewers may not be familiar with the rules. What are the primary rules of this fight?
The rules are that each fighter must throw at least 8 kicks per round, and those kicks must be aimed above the belt to legal target areas. They can spin and throw kicks. They can spin and throw punches, unlike boxers.
And if they do not meet that minimum kick requirement, they lose 2 points for each one under that limit.
On each judge's scorecard, 2 points would be subtracted.
This is a scheduled 9-rounder. Each round is 2 minutes in length. And again, Beeman on the left, Smith on the right. Beeman with an extensive fighting background.
Very solid left roundhouse kick right below the chin of Carl Beeman. Beeman has extensive backgrounds in Bondo. He has in kickboxing and in full contact karate.
They say he's not flashy, but very tenacious. That being Carl Beeman.
He's never been knocked off his feet.
Jeff Smith would like to end that, and he is capable of that.
Jeff Smith's trainer, Jimmy Jones, said that Jeff has been working on this fight. Smith has been working to kick and punch from one bell to another, and he says you should not get in his way after the wrong bell.
Jeff Smith, 5'11", 183. The referee for this championship fight is Bob Yarnell from St. Louis.
Smith is just bombing those back leg round kicks in there. You can see, you can feel the force of those kicks here at ringside.
Not at stake for Smith. He feels he'll get another crack at the world title if he can win here today. And so, round number 1 coming to a close in the scheduled 9-rounder. And there's the challenger, the 3rd ranked contender, Carl Beeman. Round 2 of the scheduled 9-rounder for the U.S. Light Heavyweight Championship. With your back to him in the light trousers is Jeff Smith, Carl Beeman, and that is a slip.
Carl Beeman had Smith's leg trapped up on his shoulder and tried to hit him with a hook. Not considered a knockdown.
We might mention that you cannot be saved by the bell, and there is a mandatory 8 count.
The fighter goes down. He is counted until he gets up, of course. If he were to get up at the count of 3, the count would continue to 8. There are no standing 8 counts in professional full contact. Oh, hard left round kicked in by Jeff Smith. Glanced off the glove onto the upper head of Beeman.
Boy, you could hear that.
Nice hooked in by Beeman. Smith picked it off with the right glove.
You can see that the impact on his back already, you know it? Look at that.
Smith has some redness around the kidneys. That's where Beeman's shots have been thrown. His kicks have been thrown at the kidneys. Smith moved inside that kick, landed a little low, but it was not Beeman's fault.
Even though Smith is from Washington, D.C., he is a Texas native from Kingsville, Texas, and they are tough from down there.
In traditional karate, the Texans have always been tough and crazy, we say in the sport.
And in this sport, that's not a bad asset to have. You can see Beeman, just kind of workmanlike job out there. He kind of stalks around after you.
Good, solid right hand counted in by Smith. Beeman with 2 good left counters.
And so, round 2 of the scheduled 9-rounder.
Right out, come on.
Smith establishing that he is just an excellent kicker.
What's the hold?
But Beeman's one of those guys that he just kind of gets stronger, doesn't he, as the fight goes on.
Beeman stays strong. Smith tends to pick up the action. He gets warmed up after 2 or 3 rounds.
Well, in round number 2, what have you decided as far as the unofficial scoring is concerned, Joe?
I have Smith winning the first 2 rounds, 10-9, unofficially ahead 20-18.
And again, Smith with a devastating ability to kick against Carl Beeman. Round 3 of the scheduled 9-rounder for the U.S. Light Heavyweight Championship here in Anderson, Indiana, in the white trunks. Number 1 ranked contender, former light heavyweight champ, Jeff Smith against Carl Beeman.
Beeman trying to wrestle with Smith in close, trying to score points, punches inside. Smith's strong game, of course, is to the outside. Beeman's got to know by now from outside he's just getting beat up.
Look at Smith come after him. Looks like Beeman's in trouble. He is in.
I don't know if he's really. He's now in trouble for sure. Solid hook, solid uppercut, solid body shot by Smith.
Remember, Beeman has never been knocked off his feet.
Referee is checking the cut. He has stopped the time. Referee has stopped the time to check the cut. May call the ring position in. He is calling the ring position in to take a look at that cut.
Too bad.
Boy,
It's too bad.
Just come in,
Fight's over.
and he is going to call it. Bob Yarnell.
Fight's over in the cut.
It's a bad
A
cut.
TKO here for Jeff Smith in the third round. Beeman did not go down. He's never been knocked down, but that cut, it came in a hurry, didn't it? Let's go back and look at some of round 3.
Smith with a flurry. This is where that DC Bomber name came. He comes in and starts bombing. You see he's not picking or pecking. He's landing solid bombs. Every shot he throws is thrown with power, and he has a powerful body to land with.
And so a flurry of activity by Jeff Smith, and he has won this U.S. Light Heavyweight Championship bout.
The DC Bomber, Jeff Smith's hunger underscores his desire for another shot